Ladies and gentlemen, here is your Wednesday stock review. Boom!
You already know who it is. You already know what I'm doing. Let's go check out some stocks. SPY, slowly grinding higher today, pulled down to the 10. Guys, we got 2 whole days of a pullback here. Can you believe it? 2 whole days of a pullback. Anyway, all-time highs were on Friday. We pulled back into the 10 EMA and slowly buying higher pressure right now. Here's the Qs. Qs, same thing, more or less. And yeah, there's a lot of good stocks that are kind of bouncing or trying to bounce out there today. In this particular review, I want to look at a few. Palantir, a lot of people requesting this one. And long story short, yes, there are people buying it. Kathy Wood did buy another 1 million shares or so. It is at support. I do have some shares. I am in it. I know Stephen King bought another 100 shares yesterday as well. I get it. It's at a buy low, sell high location, and it's either going to bounce down here or it won't. Obviously, I don't know which one it's going to do, but I can tell you this, guys, it really, really needs to hold this level, and I hope it does. If it doesn't, it's going to go back down to 11. So fingers crossed. Let's see if it can hold this level. It needs to. It should. Earnings not too far away as of now, and yep, cross those fingers and hope for the best. VBIV, it was also requested. Weekly chart. Ugh, looks like death. Yep, that's my analysis on this one. Death. Pure, unadulterated death. If you want to buy it, buy it here at $2.52 and touch your stop at $1.52, and best of luck. CCXI also was a request. Now, this one has had a humongous breakout. Health biotechnology company, massive accumulation for about 6 years, and it has broken out. That's a big, big deal. So if we come back over here to a weekly chart, we are pulling back, or at least it looks like we're pulling back right now. The 100 simple on the weekly is at $40.60. So if you're looking at playing CCXI, that is where I would look to buy it. Next on the list is a request is AACG. Another looks like a penny stock play. And yeah, this one's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get in on and actually make money on, I think. Looks a little deathly as well. You did have one day where you could have made money. And if you bought on that day, you probably have gotten stopped out at some point recently. If you haven't, same thing I mentioned earlier, you probably would buy at about $2.68 instead of stop at $1.68 and hope for the best. But generally, companies like this, charts like this, they oftentimes don't do anything at all. All right, let's talk about Netflix. This one was a great trade today. We did all kinds of things on this one today. First and foremost, the analysis this morning and yesterday in the afternoon swing trading room was exactly what you see here on front of the screen. We mentioned let Netflix gap down. Literally, I drew this yesterday. In fact, here's the recording of yesterday's analysis. Trades up, rolls over, and then eventually fades. Something like that. So what I'm going to do is look into bull put spreads and then bear call spreads. Iron Condor candidate. And here's the recording of the analysis from this morning on Netflix as well. All right. So a lot of you are here for the Netflix gap. Netflix, as I analyzed it yesterday, I'm looking for a gap down, probably eventually a little bit of a fade up and then a rollover around 514, which is the 200 simple. I think it'd be a travesty if I didn't watch Netflix most of the day. We'll see. Again, long story short, I'm looking at probably shorting it around 514. So using both of those time-stamped analysis, we shorted off of the 200 simple with a stop at about 521 and was able to carve out a decent profit from that trade. We did get the exact high, barely. We got extremely, extremely lucky on that sell. So shorted there and exited 10%, missed our final target on this candle, true story, by a dime. That's right, a dime. And end up getting trailed out. This target that you see at 502.33, that was another one that I lowered after we missed that potential target. And then Tony, in another official day trade, Tony went bullish on Netflix here on a little bit of a breakout. This is the pre-market chart. and target 2 was 514.88. We just hit that. The high of that candle was 515. So we did take a nice little winning trade on Netflix, bullish and bearish today. It was good to play it both ways. Very, very nice. Also, really, really good bull put spread, 460, 450. If you go over here to the credit spread trading journal room, we're doing this one for May, regular May expiration. I actually think this could be an iron condor candidate for my credit spread fans, because I do think that Netflix is going to have a little bit of a tough time battling that 200. So if you're looking at doing a bear call spread on addition to the bull put spread, you could do maybe 560, 565 and have both and just see if Netflix chops around and trades sideways. All right. And then last but not least, Tesla did gap down today. I did short this with some puts, and I only lost $200, so I'm really happy on a very, very small loss. It was a hedge, realistically. Bullish high wave candle. We closed below it, so I got in below there. Stop was there. I did exit half of my puts there, and then I exited the rest of my puts up there. So again, only lost literally 0.1 Rs on the hedge. It's always good to hedge just in case, but Tesla did end up catching some bids, and we got bought up. I really like the 100. A lot of people ask me what I think Tesla's going to do on earnings. Personally, I think Tesla's going to have a small gap down on earnings. Probably one of these things will gap down, chop around for a little bit higher, and then eventually go higher. That's my overall thought process on Tesla on earnings. Again, I could be wrong. I hope it goes higher. I would love for it to go higher. Tons of traders have Tesla, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me today. Thanks so much for tuning into your Wednesday stock review. I'll be back on Friday to look at a trade review. And until then, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye. Bam. That was your Wednesday real life stock review. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I really appreciate you helping us with our mission, which is to enrich lives.